The New Testament gives way to progressive development, but not progressive commitment. Jesus made space for us to develop progressively. He did not give way to you committing progressively. He told a man after a day of fishing, "Leave it and follow me." He told another when the guy asked to bury his dad, he said, "Let the dead bury the dead." Another, he said, "Sell all that you have and give that to the poor." Jesus even said of himself, "Foxes have holes and birds have nests, but I don't even have somewhere to lay my head." He gives a picture of a sacrificial life, and then he says, "Do you still want to follow me?" Saying yes to Jesus means there are some things that you're going to have to say yes to later that you don't even know about yet. When I gave him a yes, I gave him a yes to loving my enemies before I knew what they were going to do to me. Immediate agreement, but progressive development. Our words, for instance, he wants your immediate agreement. But God knows that your ability to grow in this area is contingent upon the speed in which you grow spiritually. Culture's use of words is like this. They're unfiltered expressions. They're governed by opinions and by emotions or by affections. It sabotages sanity, it ruins relationships, it fights your faith, and they grieve God. Proverbs 29:11 says, "A fool uttereth all of his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in until afterwards." In religion or church, we use rehearsed rhetoric over redemptive communication. Our speech is governed by performance, by pretense, and by a pressure to appear holy. It hides wounds behind words, and it replaces honesty with hollow cliches and confuses sounding spiritual with being sincere. Isaiah 29:13 says, "For as much as the people draw near to me with their mouth and with their lips they do honor me, but have removed their hearts from me." And then there's the King's way. That is submitted speech. It's speech that aligns with, it agrees with, and it affirms truth in Scripture. It's those words that build our lives and those around us. And if we're not careful with our words, they can become a wrecking ball, demolishing a building that people live in. Have a good day.